Hello and welcome to another episode of my Motogp 19 career mode, and today we're here with our Moto3 debut at Qatar. Obviously we are with the Grassini team now, because that's who we signed with at the end of the last episode when we won the Red Bull Rookies Cup. And by request I'm going to be doing 2 races in this episode, as that's what you guys said you wanted to see. So I appreciate the feedback. Always let me know if you think that, stuff that can be improved, because I'll try and work on it if I can, because obviously at the end of the day it's you guys that are watching the content, so it's important that you're enjoying it, and I think it's nice if you have a bit of feedback on it, because it helps me out as well. So it just helps everybody out. So if you do have any feedback, do let me know, and I'll try and implement it if I can, especially if it's something that I agree with and like, what, actually that's a good idea. But yeah, a little change as well. Obviously we're going to start using free practice, because we have to try and, well, we'll have to do 2 qualified sessions otherwise. I mean, we could do a slow enough lap where we don't get to, get through to Q2, but hopefully we can try and get to Q2, and also to upgrade the bike as well. So I'll head to the track and see you in practice. Right, so we've done all the objectives in practice now, and it looks like we are probably going to be quickest. So I'll skip to Q2, and I'll show you my qualifying lap. Right, so I'm out of my qualifying lap now, and we're on the same tyres that we did the last lap in practice on, because we did the I did the qualifying objective last, so like the quick lap, and since it was only 1 lap of tyres, I was like, I may as well just strap the same set on and just try and go again, because if you look at the tyre wear gauge there, the 2 little red lines, they're pretty grippy still. Hopefully I can improve what I did in practice, although obviously with slightly more worn tyres, probably not going to, although I did get held up quite a bit on my actual lap. We almost get held up by Binder there, but oh no, hang on, we've just had a massive moment, although we've managed to keep in front of Binder, so probably didn't cost us too much time, although he is on an out lap, so he's not exactly going quickly, although I feel like he did just try to overtake us there. We're trying to push this bike to its limits. So far, Binder's still quite close. Interestingly, oh crap. Interestingly, it was actually his teammate that was second, Tom with Amos, which is a little bit odd. He was second in practice, which I guess is nice, but in this would be his first race, so it'd be a bit. Yeah. Obviously, since we're back in Qatar, I've just been able to. Minho, what are you doing, man? Minho getting in my way. Like if I just overtook you, I'm on a flying lap, don't re-overtake me when you're on an out lap. So this lap probably is going to be a little bit bad, but we'll see. Those were a sweaty few corners, but they were pretty good. You see, look at the mini-map, how much we stretched away from them. This is the sector where I was really gaining the lap time on the AI, I think. This last one, oh, almost lost the rear a little bit there. You can see the rear tyre's actually quite hot, hotter than did in practice. I was definitely getting a bit more aggressive with the throttle inputs on this lap. What's the lap time going to be? Or 10.8, so not fantastic, but I think that was still quicker than what the AI did in practice. So I'll head back to the pits, and hopefully we can stay like top, but I don't feel like that's going to happen. I think they're going to probably improve their lap times. But like I said, I'll head back to the pits and see where we are in a couple of minutes time. Okay then, so with about 5 minutes left, we are still on pole by 7/10, which is surprising, because that means that AI are actually going slower. They are mediums though, it looks like, so it's an odd choice, definitely. Surely you would go soft for qualifying. You don't need to have the grip in a qualifying lap to go more than 1 lap flat out. And I've done it on old softs obviously as well, just even more proving the point. You can do more than 1 lap if you have to. But I think we'll skip to the end of the session. Hopefully we are still on pole, because I think the times are simulated after that. So hopefully we don't drop down any positions. And that would be a really good starting position for our debut in Moto3. I said, is it debut or debut? I don't know. For our first race in Moto3 there, we'll go with that. So in the end then, we do stay on pole, and it's still by the same margin to Yama Masia in 2nd place, Romano Fenati in 3rd, Darren Binder in 4th, Lorenzo Dalla Porta 5th, Aaron Canet 6th, Clyde Sober 7th, Gabriel Rodrigo 8th, Dennis Fodger 9th, and rounding off the top 10 is Marcos Ramirez. So yeah, without further ado, let's head into the race. Hopefully we can try and win on our debut.
It was a long weekend for the Moto3 riders, but finally the showdown is here. We're coming to you from the starting grid. There's just a few minutes to go before the race begins.
So yeah, not long now till the race begins. So I'm going to quickly change my tyres, obviously, to some softer, or some newer tyres. Set that front one to be the first one, because just why not? I'm not sure why the first set hadn't been used yet, but I guess it hadn't. Just looking at Philip Salach. So yeah, let's start the race, and hopefully we can try and get away at the front.
Qatar Motorcycle Grand Prix will start shortly here in Doha, and the riders are ready to compete on an amazing illuminated racetrack.
Now I'm not sure how, like, if the glitch for the start still exists in Moto3, but just in case. That's how away we go. Seems like none of us got a good start, but Yama Masia's got the lead. Try and get some slipstream on him. I'm already going to get probably back in front before we even get to the first corner. We're going to turn 1, up the inside, up into first. I think that's one of the Blair Park bikes behind us. 5-lap race, this one. This will be probably almost an 11-minute race, really. 62:10 lap time. So yeah, probably just over 11 minutes in the end of it. We've got a 4/10 lead at the moment, so it's pretty good. But I'm going to try and just get away so they don't dive on me or anything. Obviously, remember what happened with Salvador. We did not have fantastic battles with him really. Although the others like Cudi were pretty good. We did come to blows with Salvador in the pretty much. I think it was in the last 3 races we hit him every single time. So yeah, it was a bit controversial. We've got 1.3 second lead now, so it's pretty good. Flicking the bike into turn 9. Alright, so coming up towards the line then to end this first lap. 2:17.6 the first lap there. We've got quite a big lead over Dalla Porta. I suppose we'll see what it is in a second. 1.9 seconds it says in the top right. So that's a pretty nice gap to have at the start of a Moto3 race, must say. Hopefully I'll try and extend it even more if I can. Alright, once again, coming towards the line to end lap 2. See what the lap time is. 2:10.1, so that's quicker than my pole lap by 0.8 of a second. That's the fastest lap we've done all weekend. 3.8 seconds in the lead as well. So this is going really well, and I can't believe actually how much quicker that is than anything we've done so far. So coming to the end of lap 3 now, start lap 4. 2:10.6, so a bit slower. I think we pulled away a bit more on this lap, but we did lose a bit of time throughout the lap. I got it to about 4.5, I think, and I think they brought it back down to 4, but then I've got back up to 4.2, so nothing to worry about really. So we're about to start the last lap, but we are in a bit of trouble because they did actually catch quite a bit up, down to 2:11.1 for me there. They got down to 3.7 seconds from 4.2, but it's back up to 4.1 again now. So, oh, we've gone wide into the first corner though. It's not going to help him out. We've only got a lap to go. They're not going to catch 4 seconds up to me, so it should be okay for the win here. Alright, so towards the line, it's going to be first place in our first race in Moto3 at the Qatar Grand Prix. Pretty much a dominant victory there, led from the start.
This exciting race of finishing the final lap. Let's take advantage of these moments to take a look at the Moto3 final ranking.
So yeah, as I said, it was a complete, dominant victory there. 3.1 seconds in front of Sergio Garcia. Although to be fair to him, he brought the lead down by an entire second on the last lap. So you can't really. You can't say he didn't try. Tombith Amos somehow ends up third. Not really sure how. I mean, he qualified well, but it's alright. So 2 Brits on the podium, so that's good. 4th place for Lorenzo Dalla Porta, 5th for Darren Binder, 6th for Yama Masia, 7th for Aaron Canet, 8th for Romano Fenati, 9th for Clyde Sober, and 10th for Marcos Ramirez. So look at the championship, but it's going to be exactly the same as the race results. So let's head into Parc Fermé now and see the celebration of the team. Oh yes, I forgot there is actually a team championship for this. So we are currently leading the team championship, obviously Grassini Moto3 there. 1 point ahead of CRP Green Power in 2nd place, Estrella Galizia in 3rd place, 4th place for Leopard Racing and 5th for Best of Capital Dubai. So pretty good for the Max Racing team there, they only have 1 rider, so a lot of teams in here. So yeah, you can have a look at them all. But 28 points obviously because Rodrigo struggled a little bit in that race, only getting 3. But now we'll head to Parc Fermé.
This rider has been able to impose a frantic pace on today's race, and now he and his mechanics are rightly going to party.
Yes, we are going to party. Absolutely fantastic debut, and managed to pull off a victory. Wasn't expecting that at all, not going to lie. I'm pretty happy with that result. Obviously carried on from where we left off in Red Bull Rookies, really. So, wow, we've got a bit more stuff on here. So we got 640 points there for our qualifying objective, 544 for 1st place, and then another 180 for getting 1st, I guess, for getting a good position. Again, the same in the race, got our top 10 finish, so got 1,280 points for that. 1st place, got 816, 270 for a position bonus, and for the bonus options we've got 2,163. So in total we gained 5,893. And in total we have now got 13,346, so we almost doubled the amount we had there. It's quite, shows how much more you get for Moto3, I guess. But I suppose we will head into Argentina now, so that is the next race, and as promised we are doing 2 races in this episode. So probably cut to the end of practice in that in a second. I said that, but I forgot about the research and development completely. I keep forgetting about everything. Apparently Dolly won in MotoGP. Also, you can look at the news, look. So, what a show. In the debut race at Losail, Dovizioso wins a little decisive victory, there you go. Victory leaves Rossi 2nd and Marquez 3rd, empty-handed. Moto2 and Moto3. Moto2 and Moto3 several spectacular race as usual. This time Baldassarri and Biker prevail. So, see who we won. So have a look at this. What can we do then? So it costs 10, it costs 60 for the frame, but it costs 10 for the engine. So we'll put one on there. We've got 15 left, so we can't spend any more. So we made the engine one better. It's only, you only need 4, so probably won't have to do free practice for every race then, I guess. Actually, has the price gone up now? Yeah, it costs 20 now for the next one, okay. I know, I'll just acknowledge that, but okay, now we'll cut to the end of practice. So at the end of practice then, we managed to pass all of our objectives once again. And we did actually get the extra 5 for the better track acclimatization, because we kind of did mess it up a little bit. Track affinity, that's what it's called. It's called track acclimatization in the F1 games. But yeah, I thought we got into the 49s right at the end, but we were so close to 49, just not quite. We're 2 seconds quicker than Garcia there. So let's head into qualifying, and maybe we'll try and get another pole position. Okay, so I'm out on track now, and I've done the same thing I did in Qatar. Just put on the tyres that I used for the flying lap test in practice, because they still had a lot of grip in them. And the soft tyres at this track, I tell you, they're worth so much lap time. Like, I was about a tenth quicker than my time, which was a 50.6 in the 1st sector, and I was 7 tenths quicker into the 3rd sector, so actually into the 4th sector, sorry, at the end of the 3rd sector I was 7 tenths quicker, so I must have lost a bit of time actually in the last sector, but probably just didn't want to lose the front or whatever. But this is really crunch time now. We're pushing, obviously not going to quite have the optimal grip that we would have on a fresh soft, but I think obviously with a 2 second advantage in practice, much better. Well, it's even more than we were at Qatar. Qatar were only 6 tenths under, so it's going to be quite immense. We were a bit further in front in qualifying than we were in practice at Qatar. It's also going red from the 1st sector, but I think no one's set a lap time yet, so that'll be why. Well, not set a full lap time, I don't think anyone's even been through the 1st sector yet. A couple people in front, but I assume they're on out laps rather than flying laps. Teleporter's in front of me. Obviously I'm automatically in position 1 because I got the fastest time in the, well, I guess the combined 3 practices, but I only have FP1 enabled for this. FP1, the 2 qualifying sessions in the race on for the weekend. Obviously you would have already noticed that because we were at the Qatar. We are closing on Dalla here. Hopefully we don't catch him in an awkward spot, although I think we probably will. Luckily we actually didn't quite catch him enough to got the inside, but that was also a good thing because it meant he didn't hold us up either. Good run then. We're getting a little slipstream as well down towards the penultimate turn, which is always handy. On the inside of him, bit of contact. Sorry about that, Lorenzo, but had to be done. .4, so obviously quite a bit slower. Well, about 0.4 slower, not quite than we did before, but the tyre was a bit more worn, so it did spin a bit more. So I'll head back to the pits and then see with about 5 minutes to go if we're still on pole or if we're still in a good position. So I accidentally skipped another minute, so I accidentally skipped to 4 minutes, but it doesn't really matter. As you can see, we're on pole by 2.2 seconds to Sergio Garcia in second position. So I will just skip to the end of the session, and hopefully we haven't dropped down any positions, although there's quite a lot of riders that haven't done lap times yet, so hopefully those guys will actually get simulated lap times, obviously like Finati and Ramirez, things like that. So yeah, we will skip to the end of the session and then sort of head into the race. So in the end then, that was still good enough for pole position. So we are on pole ahead of Sergio Garcia in second position, Jan Masia in third, Aaron Canet fourth, and Darren Vinton fifth, Lorenzo Dalla Porta sixth, Albert Renner seventh, 8th for Finati, 9th for Ramirez, and 10th for Foggia. So, without further ado, let's head into the race, and hopefully we can make it 2 wins in a row.
Here we are live from the Moto3 class starting grid, where riders and engineers are talking over the last few details before the race.
So there is our championship rival, Sergio Garcia. Obviously there's only been one race, so it's just whoever came second. And Jan Masia third day, qualified obviously on the front row as well at Qatar. Make sure we change our tyres, because we will be in a bit spot of bother if we don't. Just go for soft again. That seemed to serve us quite well at Qatar, although we did get a little bit of tyre troubles right at the end. So actually I think I might stick a medium rear in just to be safe, but hopefully we can try and bolt away again like we did last time and get the win, although I assume that AI will probably hopefully try to make it a little bit harder this time, because that was a pretty easy win last time. So yeah, no more rambling, let's just head into the race.
Everything here is ready to start the race at Termas de Rio Hondo. Riders just have one more thing on their mind now, being the first to cross the finish line.
Yeah, that's me revving. You can hear me revving in the background there. We'll clutch in to make sure we don't jump start, so we're down to neutral to first, as per usual. Waiting for the lights to go out for this Termas de Rio Hondo. Lights out and away we go. If we got a good start. I think we have, because we are still leading this time. Obviously we lost the lead to Masia last time off the line. But we are still leading. Nice one. Not quite as much grip on a medium as there is a soft. Turn 2, went a bit wide. What's the lead going to be? You can see there's a bit of a gap onto the mini-map. We've got 1.2 seconds ahead of Masia already, so that's a pretty big gap. Still 5 laps for this race as well, so it'll be a little bit shorter. So lap times are about 20 seconds slower it's 20 seconds quicker than they were at Qatar. Qatar obviously being probably the longest track for the Moto3s on the whole calendar. Maybe Brno, or actually maybe Austin, never mind, yeah, Austin, which is obviously coming up next. So they're putting all the long tracks at the beginning. We've now got 1.8 second lead ahead of Masia. So I'll get my head down and try and extend this gap even more if I can. So over the line we go then. Got 2.1 second lead ahead of Garcia. So we didn't actually gain anything in the last sector, because I did run a bit wide into the penultimate turn, so that's probably why. So I'll try and put a little bit more time into them. Because obviously last time they did start to hunt me down quite a bit at the end. And 2 seconds not really comfortable enough for me. I think they might be able to hunt that down in a couple of laps if tyre wear troubles hit again, although we are on the medium rear this time, so it shouldn't be so much of an issue, but just in case. Going through the last corner now to start the next lap. 50.6, it's not a bad lap to be fair. It's up to 3 seconds to lead then, so it was actually 2.3 for the first 2 sectors, and I was a bit worried that I wasn't getting away. So I definitely put the hammer down a little bit more at the end of the lap and definitely played dividends there. Gained another 7/10 on him. It's always nice. On Moto3 you can really put the bike where you want it, because so slow. 2.8 seconds. Well, it's not dead slow, but you can kind of thread the needle a bit better between apexes. Yeah, I have to say, all in all, they've made the slower bikes much more fun to ride than ever. So they're usually terrible, but I actually quite like them. Yeah, 50.2, so that's another good lap. That's only 2/10 off what we did in that qualifying stint. So 4.33. So coming through the final turn, the penultimate lap. Start the last lap, it was 5 seconds at the last intermediate. 50.3, again, pretty good lap. Quicker than our qualifying lap again. So we'll see what the gap is. 5.6 seconds there ahead of Garcia, so we have got this in the bag. We'd probably crash and still beat him, but obviously I don't want to tempt fate, so I'll just take it steady on this last lap. Round on the penultimate turn now. Flicking the bike over for the last turn. It's going to be another win, and we absolutely destroyed them on that last lap. Pulled like another 1.7 seconds, I think it was, in the end.
While the riders complete their victory lap, let's take a look at the final ranking of the Moto3 race.
So actually in the end we managed to pull even more time, so we won by 8.1 seconds ahead of Garcia there. Not even close. Our fastest lap was 1.3 seconds quicker, and that fastest lap was set on the penultimate lap of the race as well. So we had consistent pace throughout that race. So we won ahead of Sergio Garcia in second, Tom Booth Amos in third, Romano Fenati fourth, Darren Binder fifth, Aaron Canet sixth, Yama Masia struggling down into seventh place there, 8th for Delaporte, 9th for Toba, and 10th for Foggia. Looking at the Riders' Championship, there has been a few changes there. We extend our lead to 10 points ahead of Sergio Garcia in second place. Tom Booth Amos stays third. His teammate Darren Binder, though, he moves up a place, moves into fourth. Romano Fenati moves up 3 places ahead of Delaporte, and I think it's Masia. Masia drops down a couple as well in 8th place. Canet stays 7th. 9th still for Toba, and 10th for Foggia now after he moves up 2 places in the championship. Let's look at the team's championship there. We currently lead ahead of CIP Green Power by 2 points. Rodrigo got another 3 points in that race, so we're on 56, and pretty close between us there. Obviously Rodrigo probably just needs to start pulling his weight. Obviously remember there is 3 riders in this team, but it only takes the top 2's points so that it's fair for everybody. 3rd place to Australia Galizia, 4th for Leopard Racing, and Snipers move up to 5th ahead of Vesta Capital Dubai. But let's head into Parc Ferme and then the Career Hub to see if anything has changed and to end the episode off.
This victory is the cherry on top of an exhausting weekend. If his team keeps working like this, it will be really difficult for his opponents to overtake him.
Yes, I agree. If they do keep working like this, it is going to be after the opponents, because that was a dominant victory won by 8 seconds. That absolutely destroyed the field. And it's the same top 3 as in Qatar as well. So it looks like it'll be us 3 battling for the championship. Looking at the progression, once again we get 640 points for the objective in qualifying there, 544 for first and 180 for the position bonus. In the race we get 1,280 for finishing in the top 10, 816 points for finishing first, 270 for the position bonus, and bonus options 1,630. No, I cannot read. 2,163. I don't know why I got a completely different number, but I did. And the weekend total then we got 5,893, so now it's 19,239 points in total. And that's the also the R&D points. That's it. We got all the objectives this time. We missed the second race simulation, no, the second distance analysis in Qatar, but we got them all this time. So now we have 45 points to spend. So Marquez apparently wins in this race. A little help from his Honda. 10th race in Argentina, Marquez trumps the 2 test. Triumphs in a true test of character, that's what it said. Vizioso second, accepts defeat. I couldn't win. Marquez had a whole nother rhythm. Luti wins the Moto2 race after going head to head with Baldassari. All too easy for Biker in Moto3. Victory and plus 25. So let's have a look at the research and development, because I think we can buy some more. We can't buy anything for the frame. We can buy another engine upgrade, so that's exactly what I'll do. And now it's cost 60 for both upgrades, so we are going to have to save up our points a little bit. If you do some quick maths, I don't think we can actually. Hang on, so there's 3, so you can get 30. So yeah, we can't actually get any upgrades in after the next race. But after the race after, we should be able to get some. Well, you have enjoyed this video. It was pretty good. I know, unfortunately, we did kind of dominate those 2 races, but I'm sure it was fun to try and see me pushing the limits of this Moto3 Honda. Do hit that like button if you did enjoy it, and let me know. Like I said at the start of the episode, feedback is important, so if you like this sort of structure of episode, do let me know. If you don't, also let me know in the comments. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video.